Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, January 13th, new comic book day, and I'm going to be highlighting comic books that are coming out next Wednesday, January 20th, and kind of what I think looks good and what I'm kind of targeting. So, yeah, let's start off. I wanted to highlight a few books I got in the mail this week. The first one here is Clive Barker, Son of Celluloid. This was a kind of a graphic novel that came out back in 1991. I just love the cover. I think I saw somebody post this on Instagram, or it might have been Comic Book Invest. One of the websites I think had highlighted some cool covers, and I like this Clive Barker cover. I just think Marilyn Monroe with the blood coming out of the eye and the tongue. I mean, it's just, I just love it. It is so cool. Total cover buy. I haven't read it yet. I have no idea what the writing is like inside, but I mean, for me, this is totally worth buying. I got this cheap. I got it for like $7, which is basically what this cost brand new when it came out back in 1991. It was a $6.95 cover price, and I bought it on eBay. So with shipping, it was like $7, which I thought was a really, really good deal, and it's in like perfect shape. So yeah, there's some cool stuff out there. You know, a lot of people may not know about this, but I just think this is one of the best covers I've seen in a long, long time. I love it. Marilyn Monroe with the blood coming out of the eye. It's awesome. All right, moving on here to another one I picked up. Invincible Iron Man #9. This is the first full appearance of Riri Williams. That is Ironheart, who's basically at some point taking over the Iron Man mantle. I don't think she'll ever take over Iron Man completely, but I think you're always going to have Iron Man in the comic book universe. But definitely a character that you could see maybe in a movie, maybe an animated movie. Who knows? So I think this is a great book to pick up. I got this, and I got a really good deal. Somebody was asking like $50 or only $55. And I think normally this is a lot harder variant to find. This book easily sells normally around $75 to $100. And I offered somebody $40 and they took it. So, I mean, it is in beautiful shape too. I mean, it's 9.8 all the way. So there are some fantastic deals on eBay. And this guy didn't have a make it offer on his buy it now. I sent him a private message asking if he'd take 40, and he did. So, hey, it never hurts to ask. So just because somebody has a buy it now, they don't have a make it offer on it, don't be afraid to sometimes email the person and ask them if they'll take a certain offer, because a lot of times they will. I've done that a couple times and it's worked. So, yeah, I mean, I got a fabulous deal. I think I basically paid 50% less for this book than I should have. This easily is a $75 to $80 book, and I paid $40. So, yeah, real happy with that one. That was a good one. That was a really good pickup. So that is Invincible Iron Man #9. Another book I picked up is Avengers #43. This is the first appearance of the Red Guardian. This is kind of a little speculation on my part. I think that they're going to, well, they are making a Black Widow movie. It comes out in 2020, so it's pretty far away yet. It's likely that the villain in the movie will be the Red Guardian. Kind of makes sense. Black Widow is a Russian operative, trained Russian operative, and this is a major villain from Russia. It could also be Omega Red, you know, it could be something like that. Some Russian-based villain, but it's likely that it will be the Red Guardian. This is a good guess on my part, and several people have also agreed with me that this is probably going to be the villain in the next movie, or the Black Widow movie, rather. So this would be the book to get. You can get this pretty cheap. I mean, in a high grade, yeah, you're going to be paying $150 to $200 for this. This grade's pretty nice. I mean, it's a solid. You know, there's not really any spine ticks on it. There's some little bit of chipping at the top there, but no big creases on it or anything. There's a little spine roll. You can kind of see where, you know, some of the comic book is exposed here. So the spine's not perfect, but I would say this is a solid 6, 6.5, maybe a 7. You know, it's in pretty nice shape. Nothing really majorly wrong with it, and it presents really, really well. So, and then I also got with that Avengers number 44. This one's a little bit in rougher shape. It's got some, yeah, I mean, I would call it a good, maybe good minus, I don't know. It's probably like a 3 to a 4 at best. But it's a pretty cool cover, and it came with the other book, so kind of happy with that. I got a good deal. I think I paid maybe 50 or 60 bucks, 50 bucks maybe for both these. And this one is just this one's hard to find in good grade. So I found there was a near mint minus on there for like 180 bucks. I didn't really feel like spending that much. So yeah, that would be one to look for. Avengers number 43, first appearance of Red Guardian. All right, let's jump into the books that are coming out next Wednesday, the 20th. Let me zoom in here a little bit better. So we've got Dark Horse. Nothing really there that I'm targeting, so we'll move on to DC. I love this cover here. This is Aquaman. What is that, number 45? So this is going to be the origin of the villain in the storyline here, Nefarious Nama, N-A-M-M-A. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I don't know if this is a first appearance. Maybe it's a first full. It's definitely an origin, so you know it could be a key to watch for. So that's one I'm picking up. I like it a lot better than the B cover. It's a Cullen Hammer cover. It's okay. I think the A cover looks really good. I love that cover. So I would go with the A cover if I were you. Moving on down the list here, Batman number 65. I'm going with the B cover, the variant on that. I like that. I just don't like the A cover that much. I don't know. Not my style. So I'm going with the B cover on Batman 65. And it's part of the price, this storyline here. So that could be a good storyline. We'll have to see. Moving on down DC here, Nightwing, number 57. There's the A cover. Pretty good. I mean, I like that cover. It's a Mooningham cover. I think the DeCall cover is better, though. Look at that thing. Whew, man, that's beautiful. Definitely getting that. So I'm going with the B cover on that one. I think that might have been it for DC. No, I'm also going to get High Level number 1. There's a Matina cover there. Really cool. Midtown has a limit of only 1 per customer, so don't be surprised if that sells out, and there's no discount on that either. I've been noticing that, like if there's a hot book, like notice Batman 65, the B cover, no discount. So probably a good idea to pre-order, because I know Batman I pre-ordered, so I'm getting a 35% discount on that book. But normally you get a 15% discount, but not on the B cover. So I've noticed Midtown's been doing that lately on certain books. They don't have discounts on certain titles now, which I thought is interesting. So High Level number 1, I think that's worth getting. It's just for the cover, in my opinion. Dynamic Entertainment, nothing there I was really interested in, so I'll move down the list. IDW, I didn't see anything there that was of interest to me as well. Image, Middle West number 4. I've been enjoying that title, so I'll likely pick that up. I should be pre-ordering these. I think I pre-ordered number 5. I don't know why I didn't pre-order this, but that one is definitely one I would pick. 7 to Eternity number 13. Awesome artwork, great story. You know, Remender has been getting a little bit better on being on schedule. He's traditionally been good on 1 or 2 books he can come out on time with, but sometimes 7 Eternity is a little delayed. I think this one's on time, though, so that's been a good story. Another one is the Sharky the Bounty Hunter, A lot of covers here. Looks like six different covers. The one that sold out on Midtown is the Scalero cover. It's pretty cool. I don't know much about that storyline, but that might be worth picking up. Monstrous number 20, I definitely collect. I've been collecting Monstrous since the beginning on that, so that's one that I have on my pre-order list. Moving on to Marvel. Age of X-Men, I was kind of considering getting this. It's a nice in-hook Lee cover. The Amazing Nightcrawler. I don't know. Unless I hear something great about the story, I'll probably pass on this, but that is a nice cover. Just not been real impressed with the X-Men titles of late. You've got Avengers, B cover, nice Perel cover. That's sold out on Midtown. That's pretty cool. So that might be worth getting. Black Order number 4, you've got a nice in-hook Lee cover. I will be getting that one for sure. Let's see here. Oh, I like this Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 3. That is a badass cover. I love that cover. That is an Andrew Robinson cover. I love the colors on that. It's awesome. And you've got a B cover on Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. That's the Scalero cover. I had a feeling that would sell out. Yeah, so that's... Scalero's been pretty hot lately. A lot of his stuff. He's getting some attention, definitely. Moving on the list here. I'm getting the Return of Wolverine number 5. I like that cover. It's pretty cool. Wolverine. And you've got an Adi Granoff cover. That one's pretty nice. I think those two I was looking at. Venom number 11. I like that cover. Stegman cover. Very nice. And then you've got the Dave Gibbons cover. A cover swipe from Watchmen. And notice, no discount. There's also no discount on the Skrulls cover. That's pretty cool. Not sure who the artist on that one is. And moving on down here, Wolverine Infinity Watch. You've got the A cover. And you've got a nice, who is that gentleman? Jae Hung Lee. That's pretty cool. I like that. That might be one I pick up. Going on to Independence, Hot Lunch Special number 5. This has been a good series, really good writing if you like horror comics. Horror, not horror. There's plenty of horror comic books on Independence though, but yeah, if you're into horror comics, Hot Lunch Special is very good. I strongly recommend that. This Grumble's been selling out. I don't know what the appeal of this is, but the B cover pretty much sells out in about 5 minutes every time it comes up here. Punchline number 4, that's sold out, limit 1 per customer on Midtown. That might be worth trying to find. Moving down the list here. Appalachian Apocalypse. I picked up the first issue. It was pretty good. It was a kind of a fun read. I will pick up number 2. Billy Tucci is the writer. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. It's a low print run book, so don't be surprised if that book sells out. Knights of the Golden Sun number 4. They've had really nice covers on these. This book has been selling out very, very consistently. Very low print run. I wouldn't imagine the print run's more than a couple thousand, maybe 5,000 at the most. So that seems to be a pretty consistently hot book. I think that might be it. I think that was all that I was looking at. Oh, one more. Conspiracy Zenoscope number 3. The Denver Airport. No idea what this is about. I've read the first 2. There's always some kind of conspiracy that they delve into. I think this is a cool cover. I have a feeling this one's going to sell out. It's not sold out yet, but I have a feeling it will. And another one, Grim Fair. I think that's a pretty cool cover. That might sell out. for those that are into the hot chick category. So those were the books that I thought were worth looking at. That's kind of all I had. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave a comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my video. Hit the bell for notifications, and I would love to hear your comments on the upcoming books and also on the books that I picked up. Oh, one last one I forgot to highlight. I also picked up Civil War #2. This is Civil War II #3. This is where Bruce Banner gets shot and killed by Hawkeye. So I've been picking up all the variants on this. I just think that eventually that could be a good book to have, especially if they go into a movie regarding that storyline, basically the creation of the Immortal Hulk. So this is the San Diego black and white Comic-Con variant by Cho. So I don't know how limited this is. I mean, I got it pretty cheap on eBay. I think I picked it up for like $4 or $5, so it wasn't real expensive. So, but down the road, who knows? That could be a book that jumps up to $20, $30 just because it's a little bit harder to get. So that's all I had for this week, guys. I might be posting another video. Well, definitely on Friday, I'll post a video on the top 10 hot list for the week. I know there's going to be a couple on there, like Dead Man Logan #4, the Zafino variant. I guarantee that's going to be on there. That's a hot book. That was selling last week around $150, and I got it on Midtown for $21. So that definitely will be on the list. Yeah, I'll let you know on Friday about that list, and also maybe some books I get over the weekend. I'll post another video as well. All right, guys, have a great week, and I'll be back here on Friday. Thanks.